Today on Common the Good MTG, we're playing a control ramp deck that I found over on Magic GG. Yeah, it's something I'm not used to playing, but I think that we have some interesting games ahead of us. If that sounds good to you, then stay tuned to find out more. Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I am your host, a person whose life story was the inspiration behind the John Wick Chronicles, Dr. Yukon Suckett. Yes, thank you. Film for my studio audience. Thank you so much, Yukon Suckett. Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck I found over on Magic GG's Platinum Mythic list. I was some sort of Golgari deck. It doesn't have a name, and so I was checking it out. I think what it is Golgari Ramp and Golgari Control. So it's a control-y, rampy kind of deck there. So I'm not usually a big fan of Control. I used to play Control a lot in the past, but I got super bored. I just don't like it when my games go over like 7 to 10 minutes at a time, and Control always seems to drag things out forever. But anyways, that's what we're playing today. We're playing Rampy Control. Hopefully we can ramp our way up into early Control and then take over and kill people. That sounds like a lot of fun to me. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the cards that are in this deck. We'll talk a little bit about how this deck should work, and then we'll go out and we'll crush some hopes and dreams. What do we got? We got Creature Kill, Everything Kill, go look for stuff. So card draw, kind of. Draw your opponent's cards. I'm not a big fan of these kinds of deck cards, but there we go. There's two of them. Mana Ramp. Your first Mana Ramp. Actually, he's pretty awesome as a ramper. Mana Ramp and card draw. What do we got here? This is a mana source, so Mana Ramp and card draw. And we got Everything Kill. Discard and or card draw, kind of. Board wipe. This is when we start getting to the meat of it right here. So this is a card draw or creature kill or technically poison. I've never seen that happen. This guy's mana ramp. Otherwise, he becomes a Reachy Wardy 7/7 if you can get 6 mana. This guy's creature kill, but if you can get up to 7, you can start pulling creatures out of people's graveyards at the beginning of your upkeep. And this one puts out Bebes. That's equal to the loyalty on her, which can be pretty darn awesome. Or you can use her to destroy target artifacts or enchantments, or you can use her as a bomb for giving each of your creatures Popo equal to the number of forests you control. But we only got 4 forests, so you're probably not going to use that here. I don't think we have any forests otherwise. Yeah, 4. So who cares about the -7 in this situation? It's just creature, it's just artifact and enchantment control and putting out some bebes. Alright, so that's it. So what are we going to do with this deck? We're going to control stuff. We're going to totally spend our early game nailing things so that they can't do anything about it. Then we'll start card drawing as well and mana ramping. What are we going to do? We're going to try to find board wipes, essentially, to wipe the board, and then putting out some of these guys that are going to be putting out babies. Yeah, pretty much that's our baby maker. This is another baby maker, and we got a 7/7 that can do some good things for us. Excuse me. All right, when it comes to lands, we have the ability to destroy some stuff. We got a little bit. This guy is both fast and slow somehow at the same time. Some interesting dual lands that are pretty slow. Spelunking should help us out with that, making the slow ones into fast ones. Takenuma's in here. Shouldn't be because we're trying to go for rotation proof, but this is just take it out and put out a swamp instead, and we'll be on our merry way. All right, so that's it. That's what we're doing with our deck. We're wiping and going our way. But before we do, let's do as we do every night. Let's say our prayers and talk about what is best in life. Hands together. Dear Black King Toxrill, who dwells within the dark chambers of my heart, please hear my prayers and grant your blessings as we attempt to crush our enemies, see them driven before us, and to hear the lamentations of the women. All right, we're playing against HolyFC. I'm not a big fan of the Arid Archways at all. There's a guy. All right, where are we going with this? I get lots of lands, but I don't know what that's doing for us. He doesn't have any creatures. Cool. All right, come on, I picked it. I want to steal his guys. Sure, let's do it. All right, pop in the face. All right, so we got Alcatraz. He comes at me. I could always block his stupid tumblewag. All right, 124. You think you're going to trick me into it? All right, let's see how much we got there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, we're cool. And for 6. You want to get into another fight? That'll be fantastically fun. I mean, yeah, you're going to try to come at me, brah. But you can try to double them up or something. Here's the fight. That's not what I expected. All right, so if I let it through, what does it matter? It doesn't matter. There you go. Congratulations, the beast tapped. Let's just show them where the end's at here. Yep, and we win. Winner, winner, victory dinner. Alright, we're playing against DT13. Keep. Board wipe. Some control. Something in the middle there. Your card number 2. Alright, you're suddenly going to be slow. Alright, we'll just chew that guy up. As one does. Okay, we get to 5. Well, that'll work out great. Guys playing full on black. Any creatures I put out are just going to get nailed. We got to put out a bunch so that, and then work our way through it. Things we get up to 7, we can start bringing him back, and then he's got no defense. He's probably got his own virtues of persistence, though, is the problem. I'm going to give up on the... Dang it, I guess it's the Armadillo. There's my friend who's got the ability to block guys with flying. He'll be dead shortly. I have 6, I just need 7. We're climbing towards it. All right, if I can line up a land, there we go. We're good. I'm not going to pay Armadillo out for just the land. I can't believe that I'm just building up to 7. That's just nuts. He's got nothing there. Do I have any guys? Yeah, I got armadillos. That's good. I'm at 8. All right, let's just wipe them out. And we got to pay, what, 6? You got another one, that's fine. And we'll take out this card, Rush or Dread. He's only got the 3. All right, we're cool. At least we don't have to worry about that crap anymore. I'm too close to being able to be dead. Put this guy out just to chump if we have to. Next turn we get out Virtue Persistence. Okay, I'm hoping we can pull this together. I see he's got the turret in his hand, which is not going to help him out at all. And we're in the same boat we were in just a second ago. Alright, I'm just going to have to suck it up. I mean, I have no choice. Oh, I do have a choice. Let's get them. I want to keep some of those guys. Let's just get rid of that. All right, paying the full Monty. What do we got going on next? That's what's important here. Yes. Get more stuff in your graveyard. All right, let's send them in. All right, he just takes it. Good for him. All right, we can take 10 poisons. I'm cool with that. Tiny bones. All right, all in. It's funny, I want to get rid of his guys so badly. The Graveyard Warden or the Graveyard Chomper, whatever that werewolf was, teaches you to go after creatures. And yet, that's not happening, is it? Go get him, Tiny Bones! Okay, here we go. Let's chew some of this stuff up. Yum yum. That's how I feel after I eat complete pies. And we win! Suck it, suckerfish! Suck it! Alright, we're playing against BlueMustang. Go out the slow stuff first. Sure, I love little kills. Dinosaur, huh? Really nothing early. I'm just going to get this out. We'll be ready to commit some crimes. Grab some more lands. The other cover-up's probably going to be our biggest thing we could do. Just probably have to get our life together to handle it. All right, 1, 2, 3. You're the fast one. All right, so we got those guys. get out Alcatraz on our next turn. He's starting to get a lot of mana. I need black more than anything else at this point. He's got nothing going on to the point where he just needed to do that, huh? All right, you want to trade? All right, he's up to 6. And we win! Suck it, dinosaurs! Suck it! All right, we're playing against PushinShovinMe. PushinShovinMe. Keep. And it's a dog on crack. Crack, 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 crackety crack. He's gonna kill me with his lands. Alright, 3 gets us into a lookout. That's it. 17 more turns and I'm dead. What do we get from the sky? I'll take this. And we got lands and a bill. One, two, three, four, 5. Let's kill those guys next turn. They seem to be jerks. Alright, let's put out a nice little bill. Throw this one out to kill that. And we're good. Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's put out 5. All right, he's gonna go for the pump. He's willing to totally give it up. Cancel. We need to put out. Oh, that's right. This guy's not. He's when a land comes to play. He's a domain kind of guy. Oh wait, no, he is a perfect. I did it exactly right. I knew what I was doing all along. How does that feel? Taking 1 point of damage, suckerfish. You try to put another guy out. Kill him. I'll put him down in a nefarious way. We'll sick my man lands on you is what I'm going to do. Here, let's do that. Let's pay 7. Go for black. Let's go for the super kill. Let's get a guy rolling. Roll in, roll in, roll in. And we win! Suck it, suckerfish. Suck it. Alright, we're playing against snkyREAPER. Question is, should I use the Armadillo for getting land? And the answer is probably. Cool, that's actually something I could do on turn 2. Alright, I need to get myself... Sure, let's do that. Alright, 3. Yeah, man, I punched you in the face. I did it. That's what I do best. All right, so next turn I got to kill a deep cavern bat. All right, so with the Freestriders, I can start getting some land, hopefully. Got a guy. This guy's not missing any land drops, is he? I gotta kill Vlad on this next turn, or Vad. That's disappointing. He's now beyond my ability to kill. I'll kill the other guy then. Oh, okay. Come at me, brah. Board wipe would be super cool, except they don't have 5 mana. Chew! Exercise those chompers. Feel that point of damage. Even out there. Now I can't take on Karak. What up to Windows 6? I need 7. I could do a crime and get my 7th mana. Board wipe would be super cool. All right, here we go. That's 7. Plus some life gain. I don't think I care about the robbery. Dude, you're losing out. You're going to lose 2 life yourself. What are you doing? You're trying to combo me? Is anybody in any graveyard? Yeah, there's a couple good guys. No, that is not good. You can start stealing all the guys from the graveyards. Exactly the worst thing to happen there. I'll be able to get 1 guy out of the deal. Spelunking is stupid. All right, let's go draw a card, because that's what we can do. Robbery, I can only get 1 card. I'll come after if I don't use it, though. Unlicensed hurts, that's not great for us. Pour it all in. You're going to rip it apart so I can't get it. I wonder if he's going to kill himself. Problems, I have to attack with Alcatraz. He's got to block with the bat. The grab, I get something to kill that, but I'm not getting those things back. He just lets it go. All right. Okay, here we go. Number 1, kill. Pick up another land. All right, he doesn't have a lot of first striking going on. Just put him out. If we do this, then he's just going to kill it. So let's not bother. That was dumb. Let's just go in. All right, discard it. Oh, sweet God. He didn't want to give up his own guys. That was good. All right, he can't block flying. He's going to have to come at me whole. I got 24 life. He's got 1 card. I think I won. I mean, the bad thing... Yeah, there he goes. He's just going to kill it. All right, never mind. He didn't win. Or I didn't want win. He did. He got the what he needed. I can always bring it back. There we go. Victory! Alright, we are playing with, I don't know what we call this thing. Golgari ramp, Golgari control. It was nuts. This is definitely the kind of deck I don't play very often. It was not aggro enough for me. But it was worth playing. That was the thing I could say about it. Let's talk. Let me flip some styles on there for you. There you go. So yeah, it was pretty decent. I guess let's just get into it. So let's see. Who was the MVP? Who was the most valuable player? I'm going to say Deadly Cover-Up was the card I was looking for more times than not. I was really hoping to be able to just wipe the board because things were always getting out of control. And that was the deal, is that we really weren't progressing. There was no like aggressive going on here. We were just trying to ramp into these upper areas as though that was just going to win it for us. And so Deadly Cover-Up was the only card we had to be able to keep the game alive. And this deck had a really good ramp to it. It was pretty decent. Yeah, I didn't feel like we were finding any way of really making good use of it. But so Deadly Cover-Up, you were the MVP. Congratulations. All right, was this deck competitive? Just barely. I got 50% out of this thing. I started playing it. I just was winning like crazy. And then I decided to start recording and I started losing like crazy. And then I started winning and then I started losing, all just in weird clumps. But ultimately, I ended up with 50%. That was what we got. This thing came off the Platinum Mythic list. I don't know how this thing got Platinum Mythic. It didn't feel very competitive to me. But because it came off the Platinum Mythic list, I have to say it's a competitive deck. I just am not exactly sure how. Maybe it was me. Maybe it just wasn't a good deck for me or something. I'm not saying it wasn't a good deck for me because I did like playing it. I did have a good time with it for the most part. But yet, I couldn't get it to above 50%. It was very hard to keep it together. Because there's not a lot of control early on. We got a little bit here. I mean, it does its stuff. But when people start coming at you way too hard, it was just, you couldn't keep up. All right, let's see. Was this deck fun? Yeah, it kind of was. But why was that? I mean, we have Tear Asunder, Long Goodbye, Go for the Throat, Cut Down, all of that to help keep things going. I really liked Urgent Necropsy. That worked out pretty well. But then, you know, Deadly Cover-Up by mid-game, as long as we can hit all of our mana to get up there, yeah, that worked out well. And we had a lot of them. This helped take out artifacts and enchantments. Tear Asunder took out artifacts and enchantments. We had a lot of answers to stuff. But we were spending too much time just taking apart our opponent's deck without actually progressing our own. And that's something I'm not particularly a fan of. But if you're a control player, you probably really, really, really like this deck. Yeah, maybe. Anyways, that was to get through the... Was this deck fun? That's what I was trying to answer. And, if you're a control player, yes, it's a fun deck. As a person who's more of an aggro player, who likes to play decks that have a lot of fight up front, not so much. All right, was this deck interesting? Yeah, I found it to be interesting because it was a weird take on Golgari. I didn't even know when I started playing it what we were going to do here. I saw a bunch of weird cards. I saw it was on the Platinum Mythic list. I said, I got these things. This thing looks like it's rotation proof. Let's go for it. So I tried it out, and like I said, I won like crazy. I didn't even have to do anything. I was barely paying attention. and this deck was just ripping people apart. So, yeah, I thought this thing has tons of great ways to go, but then the tides turned. So I don't know what was up with this deck. It just had some really weird things to it. Because it always played. It always played. It wasn't like you sat there and did nothing. It wasn't like anybody found me with my pants down or anything. Literally, it played. It just, some people usually come at me faster than I had to be able to deal with. That seems like a real control deck. You know, aggro usually can beat control. All right, so let's add this up. Was this deck competitive? It's supposed to be. I got to say yes, but I don't feel it. Was this deck fun? If you like control, I'm not particularly into it, so it's hard to say. It was still good. And lastly, was it interesting? Yes. So I'm going to give this deck, I'm personally going to give it an A-. Just because I thought it was a good deck. I thought it was rotation proof, even though I figured out later on it had Takonuma in it. Other than that, I think we're 100% good to go on this being rotation proof. Like one stupid card of the entire thing. Yeah. So yeah, it's rotation proof. It's a good control deck, and it's probably worth playing. But yeah, I'm going to give it an A-. If you decide to play with this deck, I hope that you have as much fun with it as I did. That's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the underground secret headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. In the words of my people, be excellent to each other, and party on, dudes.